All right, I'm gonna give you folks a little update here on what's going on here. Haven't been posting much, and I apologize. So this is the fescue. It's is what it is. You'll see a trend here. The grass that's alive is actually in really good shape, but anywhere near, excuse the weeds, anywhere near blocks or concrete, asphalt, rocks, from where I didn't get any rain for a month and a half, and it was 95 and 98 degrees, it's gone. It's dead. It ain't coming back. It fried it. And you can see there's rocks here, concrete there, rocks there. Once you get away from that, there is a few spots out in here like this, but that is what it is. This is like I mentioned in another video, this is one of the hardest summers, probably the hardest summer I have ever seen here. I mean, it does get hot, but it doesn't go normally that long without rain. When you get in here, it's in really good shape. This gets partial shade, partial sun throughout the day, and there is absolutely no issues. I couldn't ask for it being any better out in here. And once we get back out in the full sun all day, there's some spots. It has healed up, being we have started getting rain, but you know what's dead is gone. It ain't coming back. There's a few little spots in here, not anything terrible. Now you get right here, we got nutsedge and close to the rocks. You see what's happened here. Same for this area, full of nutsedge. I've sprayed this 3 times and it just keeps coming back. It'll yellow it out, and I don't know if it's just new plants coming up or what, but you can see the nutsedge. The area is not in bad shape except for what's along through here and close to the rocks again. Last year, I mean, you can go look at Pete's video. He come here last year. None of this was like this. There wasn't a flaw in it. Again, once you get back up in the shade, or it's not shade, but it gets partial shade, it's in great shape. So that's what the lawn looks like. I'll show you folks the good and the bad. When it's bad, I'll show you. When it's good, I'll show you. I don't hide anything from you. Now this, I lied to you folks, and I am extremely sorry. I mean, this has been a disaster. My intentions were to film all this, and it just didn't happen. I am so sorry, but so let's start off here. I got this power raked, I guess it was last week, and Tuesday of this week it come a monsoon, and it washed all the dirt. You can't see it as good, but it washed a ton of the dirt down here in my rocks. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, the rocks that I bought, they don't even come close to matching. I can't find, I got 118 tons of rock here, and I can't find anything that even comes remotely close. You can see the line, remotely close to matching what I originally had. But you can see dirt wash here, and it's it's worse up underneath the matting. So, see here, all the dirt's washed off of it. Down here. So, I done this, I guess I'll be posting this Sunday, and I done this yesterday. Let me show you this right here. So after it washed away, it was supposed to be big thunderstorms. I think it was, Friday. Keep in mind, this is going to post Sunday, and I done this Saturday. But big thunderstorms come Friday, and I didn't want it to wash away anymore. So I tarped the whole thing. All these tarps. If you're in my Facebook group or see on Instagram, I had it all tarped over. And, I had to get this seeded. So I tarped it over, and I come out yesterday morning, and it didn't wash away, but it was just sopping wet. So here's why I didn't film none of this. For one, I had the guy that works with me, he come and helped me, and I had to power rake this thing probably 12 times. To get it to dry out, because I had to get this done yesterday. I got to do the rest of my yard. So KBG, obviously, it's pretty early, but it takes so long to come up and establish. So I wanted to get a head start on it. That way, if something happens, I can have time to fix it. So what I done is I power raked it about 12 times, and then hand raked it to get it as smooth as I can get it. It's never going to be level. It's on a slope. I don't know if you can see it or not. Probably not. But it is a slope. Water runs off the driveway down, and that's why it's in the rocks. But I hand raked it, and then I seeded, and the seed that I used, I went with 3 varieties. So I done After Midnight, Acoustic, and Midnight Kentucky Bluegrass. I went down with 4 pounds per 1,000. Originally I was going to do 3, but with this area and the way it washes most of the time, I just went ahead and done 4, because I'm sure I'll lose some of it. But so after I seeded, I sliced it in, probably, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch. There's still some, you can still see quite a bit on top. And actually, that's probably going to work better, being KBG seed so small. It's not like fescue where you can bury it a little bit. But after I slice seeded it, went over it and I sprayed it with Tenacity, because it's bare dirt. I sprayed it with azoxystrobin, and I sprayed it with mefenoxam to try to, when it comes up, the roots will take some of that. And it's not, some of it, like the Acoustic and After Midnight, it come up in 5 days. Obviously, when it come up, it does the sprout and pout. But the Midnight, it definitely does take a little bit longer to come up. And then we put these mats down. And these mats are no fun. I actually done my whole main lawn in them. That was 17,000 square feet, the area at my house. So what I'll do is I'll let this get, I don't know, 1 inch, 1.5 inches tall, and then I'll take the mats off of it. I don't use staples. I do have staples right here to keep the water that runs off the driveway from helping to wash, but there's no staples down in here. Once this stuff gets wet, it ain't going nowhere. I mean, it's pretty heavy, and I mean, I've done this several times like this. So, but I wanted to give you an update and apologize to you. You know, there's a million renovations on YouTube, and I had full intentions on filming this. I just didn't have time. I mean, I worked yesterday from 7 to 6 o'clock on this little area. It ended up being about 1,500 square foot, and you know, it's because I had to keep power raking it to get the dirt to dry out. Can't see the mud, so you know, your feet, the spreader, it's gonna pick up the seed if it's not dry dirt. So, but that's about it. I will be doing update videos on this, and my intentions are to keep videoing. I just could not do this, and I apologize again, but I just didn't have time to move cameras and drones and stuff, and I had to get this done. I was fighting the weather. Obviously, I got lucky and got it done, but as soon as I got it done, I hit it with 10 minutes of water, and not 30 minutes later, come a thunderstorm. I already blasted it with water. So, but luckily, it don't look like any of it washed, thanks to the mats. I'm not saying, you know, it couldn't rain harder and wash, but from what I see looking under it, it looks like all the seed's still in place. But this is the ticket if you're on a hill. I've tried everything. This is about the only thing that works. It's a lot of work, and I would advise you to pull it up very carefully. I run it this way instead of long ways, and hoping to one person can stand here and the other one here. Maybe we can pick it up after it dries off. I'm not sure. Most of the time I roll it up, but I'd rather walk this way a little bit versus keep walking back and forth. Just be on it more when I do take it up. But that's my thought process on that. But anyway, I'll keep you guys updated, and when I see some germination, I'll make a video. So I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.